Hey guys, I'm Mike Hines with Build Collective, here today to share with you some details on the new construction market and just what's happening with the costs of building a new home. I'm lucky enough to be here with Bernie Kurlman of Classic Living Homes. Bernie's been in the business for over 30 some years, built almost 400 or 500 homes over his career. So he's seen the ups and the downs in the market, ups and downs in pricing and cost. So I'm here really to talk to him about what he's seeing. We have all kinds of stats, but how do the stats translate into the homes you're building?
When COVID hit early last year, new customers who we were working with, several of them kind of pulled the plug and held off, and we kept going with a few and were able to get a few homes started last year. But after about mid-July last year, it's gone crazy. I mean, the calls, the new business has been tremendous. It's just been driven by low interest rates, number one. Number two, a pent-up demand that was still, I think, in existence before COVID hit, but really got way pent up based on the people's delaying for the first 5 or 6 months last year. And in conjunction with the increase in construction, lumber prices have gone crazy the last few months. We're getting ready to start a market home here in Montgomery that we built the same house in Kensington last year, and I've got the new numbers from lumber suppliers, and it's up pretty much 50%.
See, that's a big key. So you may see these, obviously these numbers that are out there from national indexes, but really what's mattering here is on the grassroots and on the local level.
And I could check those numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was last time I looked at them. But we're trying to do the best we can with keeping costs down otherwise. But a big key part of it also is labor and availability of labor. Fortunately, we have what I would call captive subs who've been with us for years. They're very competitive price-wise. They like to work for us because we keep our jobs on schedule. They get paid when they need to be paid.
Because there's so much demand for new construction, you really have to have captive subs. So first off, you can keep a schedule. And then even then, there's so few tradesmen coming into the field that these guys are at high demand. And let's talk, I mean, really with regulatory costs and just regulation in general, that's slowing some things down.
Yeah, and I don't know all the details regarding that, but I'm hearing from my suppliers, those things have impacted their cost tremendously, where they access their materials at the wholesale level. But still, with low interest rates, when it's all said and done, it's really a pretty darn good time to build if you can find a place to build and find a good lot.
You've been saying this for years, and I think it's never more true than it is today, but the cost of a new home will never be cheaper than it is today. Right? Have you ever seen, over 30 years, have you ever seen costs go backwards?
Everybody always asks me, and I say, hey, the best time to build is now. It doesn't matter if it's 5 years ago, 10 years, or 20 years ago.
Nothing's getting cheaper. Land prices are finally starting to go up. Cost of construction is going up. One statistic is 5.4% as far as the cost rising just over the cost of materials, soft goods or just material-based for new construction. But then again, Bernie said local level, it's obviously going up more significantly than that. So don't just look at the national indexes, look at what's happening on the local level as far as what's going on. And the last thing I'll leave you guys with is the expectations for 2021. They're looking to exceed 1 million housing starts, which is the most since the Great Recession. So activity is going to increase, inventory levels are going to remain low. They're under a couple months of inventory for resale houses. So this is a big deal. So building is a great option. You may be waiting 6, 8, 12 months to find the perfect resale house, so why not consider new construction? At least explore the option.
And if you live in an area, a good school system, a good house, good neighborhood, you won't have any issues selling your home in terms of the timing of when your new home will be done. You'll put it up for sale at the right time. It'll sell at a good number. Most likely you'll be in good shape to make that a smooth transition.
So as always, these videos are just really meant to inform you as a potential buyer, just being out there to try to keep an eye on the market. So if you have any questions, call Bernie, call myself, call anybody on our teams. We're here to help.